profile to source. So it has been designed in 65 questions covering 5 attributes, from the supplier identity, covering his address, the locations, his export experiences, his licenses, to his process controls in terms of his traceability, in terms of his product safety, then to capacities and capabilities of what they do in terms of their shop floor areas, in terms of their actual production capacities over last 12 months, to the turnover of the organization. The fourth, covering all, as they say, seeing is believing. It covers their factory photographs from different aspects, to the warehouses, to the factory photographs, to the production shop floor, to even the videos of the factory. And the last aspect covers all the compliances the organization has in terms of their certifications to quality, to environment, to health and safety, to social compliances. As they say, now the demand, as the global trend of sourcing is going from large orders to small quantity orders in terms of the instability in the economic conditions. So more and more buyers are not necessarily only looking for the quality products. There is an economic value which gets added to their social compliances and their sustainability in terms of environment. So it covers all the aspects which a global buyer looks at. So from a supplier perspective, the first benefit, he gets a profile as per global sourcing need. He is visible on this platform to all the global buyers who are on the platform as buying members. And all these buyers are the verified top end with a background of massive sourcings with them. Third, he can send promotional messages to all these buyers. So this means his marketing costs or selling costs are reduced considerably, that on one platform he can get in touch with so many buyers, and the buyer who responds, then he takes it forward from there. Last aspect is the supplier gets the benefit of getting it a trusted profile, and there is a very credible way by which Intertek gets this trust verification done or validation of the supplier done. There are two aspects. One is a desktop verification of all the certificates and licenses it has, and the second is on-site validation of the same. So Intertek being a DNA of trust, when Intertek puts that validation mark on all the profile, the supplier has an advantage of creating his one validated profile at one place. But what is the benefit? The benefit is, once it has a validated profile, it is not what he is saying he is doing, it is what Intertek is also validating what he is doing. So the audit fatigue of the buyer, the more factory audits also get reduced considerably, because when a buyer searches a factory profile already validated by Intertek, it adds a lot of value and reduction of his cost of audits and fatigue. So these are the inherent benefits which a supplier also gets on the platform. The process is very simple. We have anybody who wants to register can register as a member, either as a buyer or a supplier. And once he registers on the platform, he is subjected to the questionnaire, which is of 65 to 70 questions, as I discussed earlier. He gets them filled up based on his profile completeness, and then he is on the platform visible to the global buyers. The basic advantage is this trusted profile he can also share with any of the global buyer who is not on the platform as well. He can just send a URL link and that's it. So he doesn't need to prove his credibility time and again to buyers. Also, when a buyer gets into the filtering process, he gets the best fit organization. Why? Because this is not an advertising platform, this is a sourcing platform. The criteria or the priority in which the factories get into the list after the filter, when the buyer does it, is based on his profile completeness and the weighted average of the validations which he has. This means the buyer gets the best fit organization. So in short, iSupply is a genuine community of verified global buyers as well as suppliers which are real factories with their all information on their capacities, capabilities, their sustainabilities and all the compliances. To address it further, iSupply initiative We started 9 months back. So now we have already got more than 265 buyers on the platform and almost 15,000 factories with their validated profiles already on the platform. The business has already started happening, and it culminates with the business matching. Business matching means when you come, there could be a video conference, people could have their message boxes in their profile wherein they get connected with the buyer. Any questions?